What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 24 of our podcast, Sip and Sports. I'm Dave. This is Chris. How we doing?
We're doing great.
Good week. Good weekend.
Yeah.
Everything coming together.
Yeah, always.
Love that.
And if it's not, we're going to put it together ourselves.
Yeah, that's what we got to do.
Yeah.
Build it up.
How are you?
Doing well. Got a lot. Had our first wedding of the summer on Saturday, so.
First wedding of the summer, and it's already
August, but September we got 3, and October we already got 1, so.
Jesus.
It's 5.
That's a lot.
Not as busy as last year, but still busy.
Yeah. So. And then next year will be busy too.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's jump right into it. We are entering the almost busy period, but starting with this top sports moment of the week.
Yeah. So last weekend, Sue Bird became the oldest player ever in WNBA history to record a double-double, 18 points, 10 assists in the history of the WNBA. Her team, the Storm, beat the Mystics. They swept them in 2-0. So it's a 3-game series, which is kind of weird, but we're talking about that at a different time. Mm-hmm. They play the Las Vegas Aces coming up, which should be a good series.
That's going to be a tough series.
Aces score a lot of points.
Yeah, they do.
They score a lot of points.
And they're good.
They are very good.
Well, they're the 1 seed.
100%. But I'm just saying because the Mystics also, the Storm are also pretty good. Breanna Stewart's good, Sue Bird, obviously. But it's just like, the Aces, every time you watch them, it's like 100 points.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But what about you? What's your moment?
Well, it was announced that the PGA Tour 2K23 game's coming out in October. So that's a big thing. I think Tiger's kind of taking it upon himself, / he was asked to bring up some more engagement with the PGA Tour.
Right.
And
yeah.
so,
well, because Liv's kind of not really taken
off.
Yeah, it's taken off, but I think you still watch, and it'll be interesting to see. But like even with the tournaments coming up and like the FedEx Championship and all that stuff, like they raise the winnings to 18 million.
Versus.
Should help, but it's also like, dude, you're paying Cam Smith in the Live tournament $90 million to show up.
Right.
People are going to take that money.
Yeah, which they should, honestly.
Yeah, it's like
that's so much money.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool. I know there was talks, and maybe it's false, but I think it would be cool to do like a Ryder Cup between Live versus PGA.
Yeah.
You at this point both you have to just embrace it and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like you just have to embrace it.
Yeah.
It's here. It's here to stay.
Right.
Exactly. Whether you like it or not, it's here to stay. So.
Yeah. But so back to the game, it's there's a couple editions. So there's like a Tiger Woods edition. That one is the first one coming out on October 11th. And then the regular version is October 14th.
So is there a difference, or is it just because is it like a Tiger Woods? Do you know if it's like a Tiger Woods cover, or is it that must be something with Tiger Woods? Obviously,
you probably get like coins or whatever in the game.
Yeah.
But Tiger Woods is an executive director advising the game development team, not just like the cover athlete. So he has more to do with it. So he's like all in.
At this point, Tiger Woods should be, if he's not already, just the face of the PGA.
Yeah.
He has to be.
He should be.
Hey, buddy, stop playing. I know you probably want to keep playing. Stop playing and just take it over.
Yeah.
Sorry, just take it over.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, 100%. He's a billionaire.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's a billionaire now. It's confirmed, yeah.
Oh.
Him. Surpassed it. Bring it.
Trivia.
Fun fact. Oh, trivia.
Who is the most likely to be the next billionaire athlete? So, also,
has LeBron James
just passed it last week when he signed his new career earnings deal for 2 years, like $97 million or something like that. Who is the most likely to become the next billionaire athlete?
Do I get 2 guesses? I'm going to say Patrick Mahomes.
No.
He's got to be close. He's making $500 million.
Yeah, but he's too young. He hasn't made that much yet.
Can I get the sport?
Because he only gets like $25 million a year.
Yeah, I guess.
Or whatever. I guess
he will be a billionaire.
$50 million a year.
Yeah.
Or so.
He'll be a billionaire eventually. But like you said,
he's too young.
I'll
give you one more guess.
Can I get the sport?
I think that would give it away.
Is it Steph Curry?
Nope. He's like 5th or 6th. Somebody put out a little list. Number 1, most likely to become the next is Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, I mean, soccer. I didn't even think about those guys.
He's at like 800, 900.
What's crazy about him is he doesn't even play for Manchester United. He comes off the bench.
But he still makes like 90 million a year.
Yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, he posts a photo on Instagram. He makes 20 million.
Yep. All right, let's hit this Minnesota Minute here next.
Yeah, so the Twins have been kind of struggling lately, but they went 4-2 in their last 6 games. They have Game 4 against Texas on Monday, then they play Houston and San Fran coming up. So it's kind of grind time for them. The Loons beat Austin last weekend. They play Houston this coming up Saturday. Wind Chill unfortunately lost in the championship to Chicago 21-16. And then the Minnesota Vikings play their last preseason game against the Broncos this Saturday. And then also Minnesota Golden Gopher football kicks up on the 1st of September, starting out against New Mexico State. So football's here.
That's next Thursday.
Yep, next Thursday.
Okay.
So that's
Perfect.
it.
There we go. All right, so hitting these picks really quick. So mediocre week, I would say. A lot of ups and downs. So David was 9-12 overall, and he was 4-4 on MLB.
Okay, I'll take that.
2-3 on WNBA.
Okay.
And 3-5 soccer.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. I know I have one WNBA pick, which I picked the under at 165, and I think they almost scored 200 combined. Yeah. But the Aces, that first game, the score was 75 to like 60. Mm-hmm. And there was still, for the other team, no one was playing. Diana Taurasi wasn't playing. Skylar Diggins wasn't playing. Nobody was playing. Mm-hmm. And then I look after the first quarter, and it was 34-30. And I was like, the first quarter.
Yeah.
I was like, that was good. Good.
Yeah, not good.
On pace to score 250 points.
Uh-huh.
But, new week.
Yeah, what do you do? And then I was also 9-12. Yeah. And the MLB record was 5-8, and the soccer was 4-4. So I didn't have any WNBA picks.
Yeah. But, I mean, NFL's coming, tough.
Yeah.
But we might have to start betting on this Little League World Series.
I don't think you can.
Oh, well,
yeah,
under the table.
But yeah, so it's another mediocre week.
Yeah, a little below. I mean, it's tough. But we got something coming in the works next month, starting September 1st. So we'll let you guys know about that next week.
Yep. All right, let's jump right into the beer and seltzer.
Yeah. Do you want me to start? Yep. So this was a big one. Nairn found this one at known free ad, so just a liquor store. But it's the Mountain Dew hard seltzer, and this kind is Baja Blast.
Is it considered hard seltzer?
It says hard
Mountain Dew.
Oh, hard Mountain Dew. Guess not hard seltzer. It'll be interesting to see what it comes out as.
Oh, it's a malt beverage.
Yeah, but aren't they? Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, these we saw. I think you saw it on what, Instagram?
Did you say
TikTok?
I saw it on
something. You sent it
something.
to me. Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah.
No, Facebook. It was like a Facebook, like one of those like recommended things that like an ad. It was an ad.
Yeah, it was an ad. Yep.
Oh, on FB. Yeah. No free ads.
But did you say what flavor it is?
Yeah, Baja Blast.
Okay.
So this is what's crazy. Backstory on this. Nairn has the whole pack in the fridge. I told him to pick out one kind. He mentioned the 4 kinds. I was like, hopefully it's Baja Blast. First one that came out. No, seriously.
Blast.
So,
yeah.
Sorry, I'll crack it away from the microphone, Lesh.
Yeah. But the flavors that are in the variety pack are Baja Blast, watermelon, regular, and black cherry.
I wish they would have done. I mean, they could expand this so much because they have like
wire.
lime wire. They have the white one. They have the purple one.
Yeah, they have a lot. Okay, so the beer that we're going with is Southern Tier Brewing Company. It's in Lakewood, New York, and it's called Blackwater Series Nitro Smores, which is an Imperial Milk Stout.
Looks kind of cool.
That's what the can looks like.
It looks cool.
Yeah. So, it since it's a nitro, we're playing off of what
it's pretty cool.
What Dave liked before.
Oh, it is dark. Would like it.
And it says that it's only 9.6 fluid ounces in this 12-ounce can, because of the nitrogen.
Yeah, I would assume so.
In the
But it
can.
also said on there it's like got like s'mores, graham cracker.
Yeah, we'll
see if we can taste
we'll
that.
explain that. Here. Thank you.
So this is the Baja Blast. No, like literally no carbonation.
It smells like Baja Blast.
Ooh, it's got a little.
Wow.
It like instantly, like when you first taste it, it's like Baja Blast, but then it has something weird going on.
Mm-hmm.
Do you taste that? Like the aftertaste is almost just, but it's not even an aftertaste.
Yeah,
It's not great.
no.
It's like, here's the thing is, when you first taste it, it's literally like, oh my god, this is Baja Blast. You smell it, it's like Baja Blast.
In the first like millisecond.
Literally, right away you can tell. I mean, it does, I will say this, it does taste, a few more sips in, I think it's gotten a little better. The first sip was bad. I don't think it's great.
No.
I don't get Baja Blast very often, but if you are a big Baja Blast, I probably wouldn't get it because it would probably ruin that.
Yeah, I just had the thought that we should have went and got a regular Baja Blast.
Maybe we'll do it for another.
Taste it.
Maybe we'll do it for the
Taste
next
it.
Mountain Dew one.
A regular and
Just a regular, or what would you like?
a regular
Watermelon.
and a hard.
Yeah. So it's watermelon,
Yeah, watermelon and black cherry
black cherry.
are the two flavors.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not actually. That first sip was bad. I don't know what it was. Maybe I just had something on my palate, but it's just when you first taste it, it tastes like, I mean, you can kind of taste the Baja Blast, but then once it, like the aftertaste, it's bad.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
But it's not as bad. It's gotten better the more you drink it, I think.
It's just, I feel like it would be better if it had more carbonation.
Right.
Like a lot of times it's like, wow, this one has a lot of carbonation.
Those are just have the most
we
flavor.
don't like that,
Yeah.
you know? But this one I think, could use some more carbonation.
Yeah. I mean, what was it? What is it? So it's 5% alcohol, so it's normal like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, here's the thing is, for them, it's like, why not try to expand, you know? I don't think it's bad. I mean, the can's kind of cool, but...
It's like, I don't know. It tastes like syrupy too.
It tastes like
I
a
think.
syrupy, a little bit thicker. Like what you said though, like, I mean, the last time I had a Baja Blast was a while ago, but like even with regular Mountain Dews, like the carbonation, like you said, gives it more flavor for a regular one. This one, like you said, you don't have that, so you taste more of the syrup.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I still don't think it's bad. I mean,
All right.
I'm gonna go with. This is tough. I'm gonna say 5.8.
Okay.
What did you say?
4-1.
4-1. Damn, it's 2 in a row.
I think it's gross. I mean, if you're watching the video, you can see my facial reaction.
Well, I saw your face too.
After taking the first couple sips is
Yeah, I don't think it's.
not great. Not my favorite.
Like I said, I don't think it's terrible, but like you said, it is definitely. If you're expecting like a strict Baja Blast
Greatness? No.
greatness, it's pretty tough.
Yeah.
But like if you can deal with the little syrupy,
Yeah.
Cool
The can looks good though.
Yeah, cool can. This is a cool can most of the time.
All right, next we're going to this Nitro S'mores Imperial Milk Stout. So it says ale with chocolate, graham cracker, and vanilla flavors added. It's 10% alcohol. It's black color, creamy and heavy.
Yeah.
Low to moderate bitterness, which is good, I think.
Right.
And yeah, you get 9.6 fluid ounces, but you probably don't need much considering the alcohol
10%
content.
alcohol.
Yes.
Yes.
And like most nitros, you want to pour into your favorite glass and then drink from the glass because you have to get all the
nitrous
stuff out
oxide
there.
out.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It
It's-
smells super chocolatey.
Yeah, it is. It's thick. It is thick. Two C's. It is thick.
Yeah, it has great flavor,
It has great flavor. It's thick.
but
It doesn't go down as smooth as the other one.
no, this one I'm getting more like milkiness.
Yeah, it's like milk chocolatey.
Yeah,
Thick. I can't reiterate how many times. Thick.
It might be pushing 3 C's.
It's pretty thick. It's thick, and I mean, it makes sense why it's 10%. And this is a whole meal right here. This is a whole 3 chocolate bars.
Yeah. Yeah, it's. I mean,
like you said, though. Here's the thing: the flavor is there.
Mm-hmm.
The flavor is there. More than one of these? No, not for me.
No, but I will say it has. I would say like you said, it goes down not quite as smooth as the last Nitro that we had.
100%. I mean, it doesn't have. It's not low on flavors like we've said, but it's just the thickness of it makes it harder to drink. Like swallow it, and it's like it just is harder. I think.
Yeah.
Just tough.
Exactly.
I don't think. I mean.
Dang.
It just doesn't remind me of s'mores.
These are. It doesn't. You get
Just the chocolate. I don't get the graham cracker.
Ah.
What's a s'more without a graham cracker? Do you get graham cracker? A little? Try to. I just don't. There's something there, but the thickness of the chocolate I think takes over.
Yeah, no, I don't get any graham cracker. It's also tough because if you use a scale of, okay, so my number, like we've mentioned in the past, is 6-8. Like, would you get another one? Well, I'm not trying to drink more than one of these, but
yeah, take that into consideration.
Does that mean that it's below or above a 6-8?
Yeah, I mean, you have 2 of these, 10% alcohol. Good knowing you. So thick.
All right,
so thick.
I wrote mine down. What do you got?
5-1.
Okay.
So thick.
That's
thick. All I can say is so thick. And here's the thing is, I'm not a big, here's the thing is, when I could try to compare it to those other stouts, the other stout was good.
It was good.
It was just smoother to go down. This one, it's like, you drink it, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. It's not like impossible to get down.
No. The flavor's there too. Like you said, the flavor is there.
Yeah.
The hardest part is just the fact, like, it's just not as easy going down as the other stouts.
It's just thick.
That's all I can say.
I'm giving it a 5-8.
Yeah.
So, not bad, but not my favorite one either. So not terrible. I mean,
a below average day.
Yeah.
I mean, a little disappointment on the Mountain Dew one, I will be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that one.
Big time disappointment for me too.
Yeah.
But all right, so I had 4-1 on the Mountain Dew. Dave had 5-8 Baja Blast. Then for the beer, I had 5.8, and Dave had 5.1 for the Nitro S'mores.
Cool can.
From Southern Tier
Cool
Brewing.
can. Could use a little more graham cracker in there. Cool can.
Yep. Yeah, add a little bit more graham cracker.
Yeah, maybe that will change it around, you know?
Southern Tier.
Where's that at?
New York.
New York.
Yep. All right, so the plan for today, everybody, is we're just going to give you a little update on all the sports that have been happening the last couple months.
Yeah.
And so then we can fully dive into football starting next week. So
college, NFL.
Yeah, college and NFL.
It's all here.
So we're going to do a little MLB playoff picture because we're getting down to it. It's almost September. Right. We got the FedEx Cup coming up for golf. Yeah. And we got the WNBA playoff picture, how it's looking currently.
Yeah. Yeah.
So starting with the MLB.
Start with American League quick. So Yankees obviously in first place. They've been struggling. They're only 8 games up on the Rays and the Blue Jays. Obviously in the Central, the Guardians are 1.5 as we speak above the Twins. I know there's a lot of games to come up with the Twins and the White Sox Guardians, so that'll be fun to watch. Astros kind of have wrapped that up. They're 11.5 games up with the Mariners.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, they're very good. Wild card is very close. I mean, you have Mariners are right there, Blue Jays, Rays. Surprising team, I think, for everyone is the Orioles. Mm-hmm. I mean, the Orioles are very good. The hardest part is I think it's hard, and I think we said this before, but quickly on the AL, I think if the Twins don't win the division, I just don't think a team from the Central will make the wild card.
Yeah, well,
I think that top is so good.
It's interesting that you said the Orioles were so good, but yet we have basically the same record as them.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying the Orioles are so good. I think they're just a surprise because they used to be the laughing stock. Like they used to be have 40 wins right now.
They're so good
eliminated.
Compared to what they
100%.
were expected to.
I mean, they're literally above the Red Sox. Yeah. Tell me anybody saw that coming.
You didn't.
But I think the Astros obviously very good. Mariners are having a good season. The Central will be fun. I mean, we gotta get out to more Twins games for sure, but it'll be fun.
So right now, as we speak, it's the Yankees, the Rays, the Blue Jays, the Guardians, the Astros, and the Mariners that are in the playoffs. Do you think that all 6 of those teams make the playoffs, or do you think one of them is out?
Guardians out, Twins in.
Okay.
Guardians out, Twins in, and I also don't know. I think the hardest part is the Mariners are the first wild card.
As in the first seeded.
Yeah, right. But I'm saying...
no, they're the bottom. I mean, they're all literally tied right now.
Yeah, I think. I don't know if the Rays and the Blue Jays will both make it. Yeah, I say the only switch is the Guardians and the Twins. I think the Twins win our division.
Gotcha.
What about you? Do you have?
I'll say the Guardians and the Twins are both making it.
Okay. Which do you have a team that's coming out?
Yeah, the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're out.
I think it's hard. I think it'll be interesting to see with all the Blue Jays stuff, like with COVID and stuff, how the playoffs work if they do make it. But
yeah, it's true.
That's a different debate. All right, National League.
Yep.
So we got Mets, Cardinals, Dodgers leading their divisions. And then it looks like it's the Braves, what is it, the Phillies, and the Dodgers?
The Braves, Padres, and Phillies.
Braves, Padres, and Phillies.
Yep.
Oh, not Dodgers. Dodgers are leading theirs. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And I think truthfully, those teams, I think they'll stay the same. I just don't think the Brewers have the power to come up. I think they have the pitching. But I think the Phillies, once Bryce Harper comes back eventually, they'll be very good. I think Padres, have kind of slowed down a lot compared to expectations after getting Juan Soto. It was like they were supposed to compete.
I mean, Tatis is out.
Yeah, but Tatis hasn't played the whole year. They got Juan Soto and they were like, oh, we're going to compete. You get swept by the Dodgers. Just shows how good the Dodgers are. But yeah, maybe next year once Tatis is back, I think eventually, 80-some games?
Something like that.
Steroids. Get the best of you.
Yeah.
But I think when you look at those division leaders, I mean, I like it. I mean, the Dodgers are just so good. They're so good.
The Dodgers are very good.
And the Mets. I mean, Jacob deGrom's back.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Charles, your favorite team somehow. But deGrom, literally every time he pitches, has 10 strikeouts.
But do you think that the Braves catch him?
I don't think the Braves catch him. I think the Braves are the wild card, but I do think the Braves make it. I think when you put
they're 8 games up on the second wild card team.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I don't think they win that division.
Or the third wild card.
Third wild card. I think they're a wild card team.
Gotcha.
So they might be the first wild card team, but I don't think they win that division. I think the Mets still.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll see.
It's coming down to it.
So you think the 6 are locked in?
I think those 6 are locked in. I just don't see any other team. The only team I could think about
Brewers.
is Brewers.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd think like maybe the Giants make a push, but they're struggling. So yeah.
I mean, they're 6 games back currently.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So they're kind of out of it too. But a lot can happen. Because here's the thing about September. What's nice is there's a lot of division games.
Yeah.
They just hash it out. I mean, I think 19 games in September for the Twins are division games.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's like, hey, this is where you either go or you fall.
Yep.
I mean, it's one or the other.
It's true. Yeah, I think it's pretty much locked in the National League too.
Yeah. It's just not as close as the American League.
Nope. All right, so that's what the MLB playoff picture's looking like. So next, we got the FedEx Cup.
Yep, let's do it. So
this
FedEx
weekend.
Cup. Which I'll stand by this, and I'll say this, and people can be mad and whatever. The way they do this FedEx Cup for a 10-stroke lead for somebody to start the day is so dumb to me.
Well, 10-stroke lead against the 30th place person.
Correct, but here's the thing: is just cut them all in half. Say 5 strokes, 3 strokes, 4 strokes. At least give them a chance. These guys at the bottom, even if you're 1 or 2 strokes, minus 1 or 2, there's no way. There's just no way.
So why don't they deserve to be ahead?
What do you mean? Wait, say that again?
Well, so Scotty Scheffler's in first place.
Right.
doesn't he deserve to be ahead of everybody?
Yeah, but I just think if you're the best golfer, give him a 5-stroke lead. Sure, 5 strokes. If you're the best golfer in the world, 5 strokes, go for it. Go for it and take it over. I mean, here's the thing is when you look at this, when you look at the percentages or you look at the odds, what blows my mind is guys that are listed 29 and 30th, Adam Scott and Aaron Wise, have better odds than some of these people, than Streka, or than Sahith Theegala, or Tom Hoagie, who's starting with a 1-stroke lead. I mean, this Corey Connors is plus 8,000. That's decent odds compared to Max Homa, plus 10,000.
Yeah.
I just think it's crazy when you think of 10 strokes. I mean, 10 strokes when we're out there playing, that's 3 holes, 4 holes. I mean, who knows, right?
Probably 4.
4 holes. But I mean, when you got pros, you can kind of cut the top 10, which maybe that's how they want it. Maybe John Rahm makes a push. I mean, it'll be fun to watch. I just think it's crazy. The winner literally gets $18 million. Here you go, 18.
Yeah. I mean, it promotes doing well in their other tournaments, which is probably what they want.
Right, 100%. It'll be interesting to see how this format stays or goes in the future with the Live tournament, but I think it'll be here for a while. It's been here for a while. It's just 10 strokes just seems like so much.
Yeah, but it's only 3 strokes from the 3rd place.
Yeah.
So that's a couple holes.
Right, 100%. That's a couple holes. And I mean, here's the thing. You still have to perform. And maybe if you're even, or maybe if you're -2, -3, -4, maybe you have a good day and go to -7, and the other guy is still at -11. Well, you could catch him. I mean, 4 strokes is possible.
Yeah.
You just have to elevate your game more. And so it'll be interesting to see if one of these top 3 win.
Yeah. All right. So give a little rundown of 1 to
5, 1 to 6. I mean, I'll give it to.
Like,
so here's the main players. So Scotty Scheffler's
go to 8.
Scotty Scheffler's 1, Cantlay's 2, Zalatoris 3, Schauffele 4, Sam Burns, who a lot of people probably haven't heard of, 5, Cameron Smith has bad odds because he's kind of hurt, which kind of sucks. He didn't even play in the last tournament leading up to this. Rory's next at 7. Tony Finau, who's kind of hot, is on 8. Sepp Straka, who apparently they're giving him literally 0 chance. He's plus 10,000 is 9. And Sung Ju Im is -4 too. So he rounds out the top 10. John Rahm's right there too.
He's at 11.
Yeah, he's at 11, so he's -3. Same with Justin Thomas, Cameron Young, Fitzpatrick. So it's just funny to me how if you're -3, the odds are like plus 3,300, plus 2,600, plus 1,600. Then it falls off to -2, which is 1 stroke different. And it says plus 10,000 for Max Homa.
Yeah, but that's that person. You're also comparing him to Matt Fitzpatrick, Justin Thomas, John Rahm, which
and Cameron Young is plus 33 too.
Exactly.
I just think it's wild.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, obviously these guys K.H. Lee and J.T. Poston have 0 chance apparently of winning.
Yeah, they're not going to win.
I mean, you still could probably get a decent paycheck. But, I mean, it'll be interesting to see if those top 3, so starting at Scheffler, Cantlay, Zalatoris.
So Scheffler's at 10 under to start, Cantlay's 8 under, Zalatoris 7 under. And then it just keeps going 6, 5, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3, 3.
Yeah, I would say the best one to bet for is either John Rahm or Rory, which is pretty obvious, but starting at so there's 6 or 7. Rory's 6 strokes lower than Scotty Scheffler, but I think he'll make a push for the championship.
You think?
He always does. Always.
There you go.
That's my pick.
I feel like Zalatoris is good odds.
For how,
And he's 3 strokes back.
Right. Yeah.
And he's been playing well lately.
It was plus 10,000 for a guy who's -4.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yep.
There it is, though.
All right, so that's happening. And then the last thing coming up or happening right now is WNBA playoffs.
Yeah. And so, like I talked about, with the Storm and Sue Bird, I mean, they pretty much dominated their series. There's 2 ongoing series now, but I think it'll be interesting to see. That series, I think, will be one to watch when you think about it with the Aces, because like we've talked about, the Aces are probably the favorite for most.
Well, they're the 1 seed.
1 seed, and they're the most, they're the favorite. But I think you just look at these other teams, like Chicago Sky dropped the first game and then come out and throw up 100.
Yep.
So they kind of said, hey, we're not messing around anymore. Like, sorry, Liberty, you're done. So it'll be interesting to see for that. But I don't know. I think, looking at it, I think this Storm Aces series will be very good. So it's a 5-game series now, which is weird too. So it's a 3-game series and a 5-game series. But I think this could go 4 or 5 games. Yeah. I'll say this: 5 games right now. Aces win 3-2 for 5 games. That's my prediction.
Interesting.
Do you have a favorite?
Well, I don't think it'll go 5. I think it'll go 4.
4.
But I think the Aces will win. They're too good.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite for the whole thing? Is the Aces your favorite for the whole thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's kind of obvious because they're the 1 seed and they're already in the next round. I think that it will likely be the
Sky, Liberty.
Yeah, the Sky and the Aces, as it
That's
should
the one
be.
and the 2, yeah.
Because Sky is the defending champs.
Yeah, I just think that, it just seems like even in these playoffs, there's kind of a huge gap. But what's crazy is these teams also, I mean, they're going to game 3s.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, hey.
Out of 3.
Right, in the first round. Sorry,
Yep.
in the first round. So anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. The Sun and the Wings, who knows?
Yeah, right. I don't know.
All right. I think we're good there.
Yeah. Let's get on to everyone's favorite part. Let's get on to what starts this week on Thursday. When this drops, State Fair, Minnesota State Fair.
The Minnesota State Fair. Yep. If you don't live in Minnesota, you're missing out.
The Minnesota Great Get Together is what they call it here.
The what is it called?
Minnesota Great Get Together, or the Great Minnesota Get Together.
Yes, that's what it's called.
Yeah, 1 to 2. 10%, man. 10%.
What's the 10%?
Talking about the alcohol. It's hitting me. That's why it's
slow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
It's hitting him too. Slow.
Yeah.
Slow on the head.
We're slow thinkers here. But, all right, so basically the biggest thing at the Minnesota State Fair is the food and the drinks and all that fun stuff.
But let's pause quick. What is your favorite thing to do at the State Fair, not food? Do you have a favorite thing? I know people like the education building or...
When I was younger, it was to hit either the wiffle ball at where the Twins stand was.
Oh, that used to be sick.
Yeah, because you'd play like a full game.
Yeah, they like sliding, or you play like on PlayStation.
Oh, I would actually like play.
No, I'm saying you could do both. Like you could play in that little floatable field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That, or there was 1 or 2 years that there was like a full basketball court and I played there.
Really?
Yeah.
That kind of sounds cool. But
Yeah.
now it's like all we go for is the food and drinks.
Yeah.
They have some pretty cool performers. Florida Georgia Lions there, Zach Brown Band.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they got some cool stuff. I just think it's wild when you look and you kind of preview like the new foods that come out. It's almost like you have to be an extravagantly crazy food to get noticed.
Yeah.
Like pickle pizza.
I
mean, what are we doing here?
I eat the same thing every.
Well, you have to.
Yeah.
I mean, here's the thing: is you might try one or two things,
Mm-hmm.
but like for some of these things, like dog, like who even thinks about these?
I know.
Top dog. I mean, This
Yeah.
is cool. I mean, it's crazy, but it's cool. So, all right, let's get to it though. Oh, do you have the quarter?
Yeah, it's over on the corner there.
It would be interesting to know how many of these places, once they come in, like how long they stay. You know what I'm saying? Like pickle pizza. Like, dude, is that like a new thing at a new vendor, or is that a new thing? Or
I feel like pickles have like made a push as more popular food items lately. Like, I don't know. 10 years ago, you never really heard like fried pickles as like such a big thing, or like people just eating the pickle, like the
just a pickle,
massive things.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh yeah, like I want that.
Apparently, pickle juice cures hangovers too.
There you go.
But it's like these things. It's like it's kind of cool. Like, I mean, it looks decent. It looks, I mean, all quacked up. You got a fried farm fresh duck egg.
There you go.
Cool. All right.
Tails.
Tails it is, sir.
Yeah.
Tails it is. Oh, do we want to... Last week, I did pull out a narrow victory.
Yeah, it was the
Very
closest one that we've had in a while. It was about 3 to 4 votes.
Which we did say it was going to be. I mean, we said that.
Sometimes we say it's going to be close, and then it's not close either. But it's fine.
I think we knew. I mean, I just know my celebrity crushes. That was the one. And you know your hotel food.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm going to go first, obviously.
Wow. Okay, taking the bait.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I'm going to go with cheese curds.
Okay. So, I mean, you have to get them.
Yeah.
What's that spot called? Mousetrap?
The mouth trap. Oops.
It's the only spot to get them.
In the food building.
Yeah, that one, yeah. I'm going to go with a Pronto Pup It's usually the first stop.
Mm-hmm.
Pronto Pub with a little ketchup, no mustard. Not a lot of ketchup, but a little. And then I'm actually going to go with deep fried Oreos here.
Oh, interesting.
I know they have a lot of different candy bars. I think the Oreos for some reason. Like I got Reese's, I think, one year, and I was like, wow, this was a mistake.
I'll be honest, I usually get the Milky Way because I like the nugget and I like the caramel. And
Yeah.
so both of those combined is just money.
It's good, yeah.
Yep.
It's crazy that someone one day thought of it and they were like, let's just throw this in the deep fryer.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with the blueberry beer.
That's a good one.
Back corner, if you haven't ever been there, it's from Shell.
Beer gardens,
From
right?
Shells. It's where Heritage Square used to be, like deep corner.
Yeah.
And you get about, I don't know, 3/4, 5/6, somewhere in there of the beer, and then they top you off with slushy of the beer.
Slush. That's actually kind of newer. That's within the last 2-3 years, I think.
I would say within 5. It might be like 3-4. 3 to 4 years. And then next, I'm gonna go with Sweet Martha's cookies.
Solid. I will say this about, I think everyone had Sweet Martha's cookies on there. Sweet Martha's cookies are good. They're just, when you buy that big tub and you can't finish it, like leftover, they're just not as good. I mean, you have to, like, that's the thing is,
You
like,
gotta microwave them
100%.
to heat them up.
Yeah.
It also has to be the last thing that you get, so you eat essentially to the top of the bucket, and then you can put on the top and then carry the bucket home.
I mean, they just load it up.
Yeah,
It's like
because you do not want to get stuck carrying around the bucket the whole time you're at the fair. So
Right.
if you're new to this, get it at the end so that it's the last thing you get. You don't have to lug around the bucket.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my next thing. I'm gonna go with the deep fried pickles.
Yeah.
I always usually get some of those. It's decent, and then I'm also gonna go with. I think it's like big. It's from Big Fat Bacon. It's bacon on a stick.
Okay.
Health.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with. I'll go with. I'm just trying to do the map in my head of the state fair. I'll do the corn.
That's a good one. That's Lush's favorite.
Yeah.
I don't think I will say this. Fair assumption. I think corn is very good. I know a lot of people like it. I don't think I've ever got the corn from the fair. I don't know why, but it just hasn't been on my radar.
Not health.
Yeah, look at my list. Absolutely not.
Deep fried bacon.
Well, everything's deep fried. I mean, if it's
100%.
not deep fried, it's weird.
100%. And then last pick, I'm gonna go with. Just make sure I get some good variety. I'll go with a. I'm gonna go with the shake from the dairy building.
Okay. Is that actually right next to? No, the milk is at a different spot.
Correct.
So for my last one, I'm gonna go with. I'm actually gonna go with a new one, and I don't know if a lot of people. I'm gonna go with the duck bacon wontons. Had those last year. They were pretty good. I think those are pretty new, but those are one of the ones. They're right when you come in. They were by the
lumber thing.
The lumber thing. They were doing the lumber thing. Do you have an honorable mention that you like to get, or is there something you like to get that's not on the list that you get every time?
I would say the honorable mention for me would be the fries.
Yeah, I think the fries are good.
Depending on how I'm feeling that given day, sometimes I will, sometimes I won't.
Depending on how much grease you want in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's a smart one. I think the fries are pretty good.
Yeah, that's the honorable mention because I get it sometimes, I don't get it other times.
Yeah. I think what they have like these like big turkey to go sandwiches. It's like a turkey sandwich and they just load it up. It's pretty good, but I mean that's usually one I try to get just because it's actually like a meal. The other ones are just like little snacks, and it's like
Yeah, I actually going into the last round, I thought about the wontons. Those are pretty good.
they were good. I mean, I've never had duck before, but they were pretty good.
Yeah. All right. So I mean, we hit all the classics, obviously.
100%.
So Dave's list is Pronto Pup, deep fried Oreos, deep fried pickles, bacon on a stick, duck bacon wontons.
Yeah.
My list is cheese curds, blueberry beer, Sweet Martha's cookies, corn, and then a shake from the Dairy Building.
Right. Do you think there's other cookie places? Like, do you think a cookie place even tries to come in and compete?
No,
I feel like no.
That'd be
You
stupid.
can't. Yeah, because there's what 4 or 5 locations.
I
with
think
cookies.
there's 3.
3. Because there's
At
the
least
big one.
2, but at least
I think there's 3 because there's a littler one, right by KDWB building. I thought, but I don't know. We'll check it out
It
this
might
year.
be. Yeah, we'll circle back.
Yeah.
Definitely 2.
Definitely
Maybe
2 for sure. I mean, 2 big ones.
Yeah.
But,
Yep. All right, solid. Hopefully you guys are getting out to the state fair because that's a fun time.
Right.
Otherwise, get ready for football
Bang bang.
every week for the next 5 months.
Just the rest of the.
Yeah.
It's just half a year.
That'll be fun.
Right.
All right, y'all. 24.
Peace.